He was sentenced to death. Not by accident, not by war, but by a law designed to destroy him. His crime? Praying to God. In the ancient kingdom of Babylon, there was a man unlike any other. His name was Daniel. He was wise, disciplined, and trusted above all others. So much so, that the king planned to place him in charge of the entire kingdom. But something shocking happened. Not everyone was pleased. The other officials were jealous. They searched desperately for a reason to bring Daniel down. What happened next changed everything.
The gods are distracted, we must act, but the inner chamber is sealed. I have the key, then let us proceed.
But they found nothing. No corruption. No weakness. No mistake. So they did something dangerous. They created a trap. They convinced the king to sign a law. A law that said for 30 days, no one could pray to any god or man except the king. Anyone who disobeyed would be thrown into a den of lions. It was a death sentence, and they knew exactly who it would destroy. But when Daniel heard about the law, something shocking happened. When Daniel heard about the law, he didn't hide. He didn't stop. He didn't run. Instead, he went home, knelt by his window, and prayed, just as he had always done. He knew the consequences, but he chose faith over fear. The officials were waiting. They caught him in the act.
Grant me the strength to rise. The light awakens my path.
And immediately they reported him to the king. The king was devastated. He respected Daniel. He trusted him. But the law could not be changed. And so, as the sun began to set, Daniel was taken. Into the lion's den. A massive stone was rolled over the entrance, sealing his fate. That night, the king could not sleep. He refused food. He refused music. He waited in silence, because no one survives a night with lions. At sunrise, the king rushed to the den. With a trembling voice, he called out, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God saved you?" Then, from the darkness, a voice answered, "My God sent his angel and shut the mouths of the lions." Daniel was alive. The lions had not touched him. Not a wound. Not a scratch. He was lifted out of the den, completely unharmed. In that moment, everything changed. The king issued a new decree. But something shocking happened. What happened next shocked everyone. That everyone in the kingdom should fear and honor the God of Daniel. Because what happened that night could not be explained. A man was thrown into certain death and walked out alive. And the question remains, what really happened inside that den?
Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe for more videos on mysterious events, dark history, and ancient secrets.